Hey everybody, welcome to part 15 of our Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance HD on PC. Full game, 100% full game playthrough. I'm going to apologize in advance because I've still got that lingering cough going on from the last few episodes I did. I'm going to try to obviously flip the mic off if it starts up, but you know, might hear a little bit slip in there. Okay, so last episode, part 14, we finished off the game's story and also our first playthrough of the game. New Game Plus is unlocked, even though it technically isn't called New Game Plus. It just has something called Carryover, which we'll see in just a few moments. So here's the deal. We're playing on critical mode this time around, and enemies are more powerful. We take way more damage. It's roughly crowd mode difficulty times 3, not in our favor. I am choosing to utilize the carryover option, and what that is we can bring all of our spirits from any given game clear save over to this new game. If you would rather, you know, if you're the type that wants to be a glutton for punishment and do critical mode without carrying everything over, you know, by all means, do you. Go for it. I'm not doing it that way. I'm not. I'm going to carry over my spirits. So if you are... I mean, first off, I'm playing this game for fun and doing the Let's Play because this game's been out for a long time, but on the 1 in a million chance any of you watching are actually using this as a guide to get through the game, refer back to part 12, Dream Eater 101, I called it, in this playlist. We go over how to make S-rank spirits, and I attached a spreadsheet that shows the location of all the recipes. Also has all the recipes listed right on there. Where to get all the dream pieces. It's an Excel file, a Google Docs, an Excel file spreadsheet that I uploaded to Google Docs, and it actually has like a full command list and everything else in the game. I'm sure I missed a couple things, so almost everything in the game, but the Dream Eater tabs are complete. So, again, moving forward from this point, I am choosing to carry over my spirits. So if you are, by some, again, 1 in a million chance playing this game for the first time, and you just happen to be using my Let's Play as your guide to get through, that's how we're doing this. So, disclaimer. This will also be one of those rare episodes where I use the trainer on during gameplay on screen. To reiterate, the trainer is the equivalent of, say, a Game Shark, a Code Breaker, or a Game Genie, if any of you are old enough to remember that. I will tell you now exactly what codes I'm going to use. I will go ahead and, you know, rat myself out right now. I am going to use an EXP multiplier times 16 to get Riku and Sora up to level 15 where I want them without having to grind for like 3 hours. Let's see what else. I am going to turn on the Spirits Max Link gauge. That will be purely to farm through some of the Spirits ability link boards and show you what I think are some really good commands to get early on in the game, since we have access to all the spirits and we have access to all their ability link boards already. That's the main reason for carrying the spirits over. And then I am also going to use the Spirits Infinite Link points, and that's again just to save grinding time on screen. I'm not going to go through and do every spirit's whole ability board right now. I'm not going to, like, you know, I'm not going to literally cheat and break the whole game right now. I'm just trying to hasten the grinding process that I am going to describe to you when we get to that point. So, that being said, let's go ahead and do this. I'm actually going to turn those codes on ahead of time right now because they're not going to affect anything else just yet. So those little blips you're hearing are the codes getting turned on. Alright, so those 3 codes I said I was going to use are already turned on. That way I don't have to worry about being distracted with it later. Okay, so naturally, critical mode, we're going to play through the whole game again, as well as, you know, tie off the loose ends that I did not cover in the first playthrough. Not that it's really that much, but, you know, it is. There's a few little things. Anyway, so, as to be expected, just like the first playthrough, we will be starting with the opening prologue and our journey through Traverse Town with both Sora and Riku. Alright, so now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and get on into this. Okay, so, we're doing New Game Plus. So select New Game, carry over your spirits. You bet your sweet ass we are. So this is the save file that we just did last episode when we cleared the game. So we know we have all the spirits unlocked on this one. We are going into punishment critical mode. Vibration setting, yeah, why not? We'll leave that on. Subtitle setting, yeah, we'll leave that on. Proceed with these settings, yep.
Hey! Is this how you wanted it? Xehanort! You want to fill me in?
I am.
Hey! Do you remember now, or... Wait. Did you never lose your memory?
That's not my name. I'm not Xehanort.
What?
My name is Ansem.
But how far could a raft take us?
Who knows? If we have to, we'll think of something else.
Riku, a storm's coming.
I know. The waves are getting steep. Furl the sail.
Right. Riku!
I'm fine. What's that?
Oh, he was right. Those wretched guppies are here. Well, it's about time we settled the score.
Ursula! But how? Is this the test?
Come on! You can work it out later!
All right!
Sorry, dearies, but I won't fall for that trick.
Okay, so most of the tutorials I am going to skip. But we'll go ahead and do... Oh, what just happened?
You dare toy with me, you insignificant fool!
Okay, so we skipped over the combat tutorial because I didn't hit the button fast enough. But like I was saying, I am gonna skip the majority of the tutorials because we've already... I mean, if you're following this Let's Play right along, then we've already been through this. I mean, this is New Game Plus. We're not starting the game from scratch, so we already know how to play. So I am going to skip a lot of the tutorials, if not all of them. I'm not going to skip the memento or the flashbacks because those, to me, are story cutscenes that you should watch when it gives you the option. So again, we're going to skip most, if not all, tutorials, but we are going to watch flashbacks and, we'll acknowledge Chronicles and other stuff like that when they show up, but I mean, I'm not going to focus too much on going in and reading reports throughout the playthrough, because in this playthrough, since this will be where we actually hit 100%, we'll cover like the full report review at the end. Okay, so this would have been the combat tutorial. We already know how to play. Let's go ahead and take care of Seabiscuit here. So see, we're on critical mode. We almost just got one-shotted.
Hey! Hey!
Shit.
Time for my revenge!
Yeah, so, critical mode. It's pretty fucking easy to die here. I mean, this is only the opening tutorial battle, so it's not like her attacks are that hard to avoid. You just gotta, like, get in the zone here and pay attention.
To the depths with you!
Critical mode is not when you want to be off your game. Oh, look at that, I canceled out her attack.
To the
Beautiful.
depths with you!
Oh, shit.
Time for my
No.
revenge!
No. So, shit.
Time for my revenge!
Can't you make me revenge? Your revenge right here.
There!
Oh, God.
I have you now!
Riku, help. There we go.
Freeze! Fire! Yeah! Hey! Ha! Hey! Ha! Hey! Yeah! Hey! Ha! Yeah!
Oh, come on.
Fire!
There we go.
This world has been connected.
As a Keyblade master, Xehanort had a gift like few others. But such great minds are often plagued by a single great question. What is the essence of the human heart that weakens us or empowers us? The answer, he believed, would be found in the Keyblade War. What if the challenges of our past were in fact a map to the light and darkness that battles within us all? Xehanort had to know, so he renounced his duties as master and chose the Seeker's life. Since then, in many a guise, he has clashed with protectors of the light, Keyblade wielders like yourselves. And mark my words, he will trouble us yet again. We must be ready. Which is why you, Sora and Riku, are to be tested for the mark of a true Keyblade Master. No doubt you fancy yourselves masters already, but it takes years of training. Only a true master can teach you the proper way. Both of you are self-taught Keyblade wielders, an impressive feat. However, the time has come for you to let go of preconceived notions, forget what you know about the Keyblade, and begin your training again with a clean slate.
Huh? But that's a formality, right? I already proved myself. Me and the King and Riku, we can take on anything. Right, Riku?
I don't know. I think that in my heart, darkness still has a hold. Walking that path changed me. I'm not sure if I'm ready to wield a Keyblade. Maybe I do need to be tested.
Riku. Then count me in. Put me through the test. Just watch. Me and Riku will pass with flying colors.
Very well then. Sora and Riku, let your examination begin.
Alright, so Xehanort is a prick, and basically his motivation is curiosity, which, I mean, you know, I'm sure we can all relate to that at one point or another in our lives. All right, so I'm gonna try to keep the commentary spoiler free in case anyone's just jumping in now at the start of New Game Plus. But I mean, we've already been through the game once, so if you really want to avoid story spoilers, best to go back and watch this from part 1. That being said, we've got the glossary entry for Keyblades, the glossary entry for the Keyblade Masters, the glossary entry for Master Xehanort. No, that's it for now. Okay. Alright, our first dive, and I'm going to try like hell to ace all of these the first time around on this play. We will look at this one again. So, in this minigame, get prizes, destroy enemies, obstacles, and then get to the goal ring. Yeah, get to the goal ring. When you are flying through the lanes between, if you see a red target on something, you're too far away to be able to hit it, you just end up slamming into it. Once that target turns yellow, go ahead and attack with the A button, or X button if you're using the PlayStation controller. I'm using an Xbox controller. Oh! Missed one. Okay. If you're fighting a boss, look for the rainbow-colored weak point. It won't always be obvious from the start of the fight. B or circle will reduce your speed. X or square is to do a dodge. Pick up the magic prize to get either Mega Flare or Laser Spin. Use it with a Y or triangle. Oh, come on. Get your shit together here, man. Come on. Oh, that was the last one. Okay. We're good. Never mind. We're good. My shit is almost together. Alright. So I'm just going to keep on diving because big things that control your ranking are your score and your time. Obviously, I'm going to kill whatever enemies show up. Always want to get through those little portals because they'll make more prize spots show up.
Faster!
Oh. Come on, come on, come on.
Faster! Faster!
Alright, so the rating's already open. Now let's just get the best score that we can before we get to it. Now see, I hit the button when it was still red. I did it myself. Alright.
Faster!
Yeah, we should have
Here we go!
A rank, gold diver, and we get a spark dive.
Huh? This is... Traverse Town. Hey, what's with my clothes? Must be more of Master Yen Sid's magic. But what happened to Riku? Riku! Hello? Riku!
Shut it.
Huh?
Talk about noise.
Ah!
Sora, right?
Yeah, but, how do you know that?
Looks like you're not a player.
A player?
Come on, keep up. In the game. Players get marked with the time limit. And this game, I can't afford to lose. I need my game partner.
Okay. I don't know about any game, but can I help?
What? Time out. Do you trust every total stranger you meet? Look, sorry, you're no good. You're not a player. And my pack's with someone else.
Okay, so we can't be partners. Why don't I just help you out as your friend?
Now we're friends? It's not that easy.
Not saying it is, but you could make it easier.
Yeah, sounds great. Whatever.
Cool! Lead the way! Whoa!
I'm going to skip the flow motion because we already know how to do it. And if you need a refresher, roll into something that's glowing, jump off it, or attack, or air slide into it, jump off, and then attack. So that's flow motion. I'm going to be using a lot more flow motion this time around, at least till we get our Dream Eaters leveled up enough to get to, you know, all the cool abilities. Alright, so before we start going through dropping and all that stuff, let's pick off the treasure chests here while we can. Because just like before, I am going to do all the treasure chests while we're in the world. So there's a save point. We know how to use save points. Let's get up here and get this. I believe it's just those two, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I am going to get all the treasure chests during each Worlds episode, because there's really no reason to have to backtrack for them afterwards. We know how to do that. Walk up to the barrel, hit the B and the Y, or the circle and triangle, and we can fling some barrels around. I think this is going to trigger a cut. Yeah, okay, there it is.
Hey, I didn't catch your name.
Dream Eaters!
That's a weird name.
Not me. Them.
Right, I knew that.
Don't let them surround us. Let's split up.
Got it.
Oh, it's Neku.
Huh?
Neku Sakuraba. You asked.
Neku Sakuraba. That's a mouthful.
No, it's really not.
Come on, Neku. Let's take him.
Alright, flow motion combat. We already know how to do it. Alright, so slow motion combat. Baboon.
There.
Now, again, I have that EXP times 16 code on, you will not level up as fast as I am leveling up right now. So, your safest bet at this point, because we're on critical mode and everything can kill you in probably 2 hits, spam the ever-loving shit out of flow motion moves like I just did.
These things with you, they're Dream Eaters too?
Yeah. If I'm gonna survive the game, I'm gonna need some extra help. Think you could control them?
Sure. I guess.
If we are ever to strike down Xehanort, we need the individuals King Mickey spoke of in his letter. We must lead them out of sorrow and slumber and back to our world. To do so, 7 sleeping keyholes must be found and unlocked, and a great power retrieved. As you know, every world is walled off from the next, preventing travel between them. In the past, you could bridge these gaps because the walls were broken, or because you could open special lanes with your keyblades. But your new goals, the sleeping keyholes, are harder to reach. You'll recall in your first journey that you brought many worlds back from the darkness, but some never returned completely. They still sleep, cut off from all outside channels. Not even the Heartless can enter. But these sleeping worlds are said to have their own manner of darkness. They are called Dream Eaters. And there are 2 kinds. Nightmares, which devour happy dreams, and benevolent spirits, which consume the nightmares. The Dream Eaters will guide you, just as the Heartless once guided you to the keyhole you seek at the heart of each world.
Alright, Glossary Heartless. Alright, so Meow Wow recipe, and this tutorial we can't skip. Receive dream pieces when you defeat nightmares. Use them to create spirits. So we'll select spirits, create, because it's going to make us do it. Create spirits using a recipe, or freelance it. To create a spirit, to create a spirit no matter what, you're going to have to pick up dream pieces, or, as I said in the first playthrough, this game's synthesis materials, more or less. So, we're going to gloss over this and just get to it, because I've shown you guys how to do this during the first playthrough already. Select the recipe. We only have those 2 ingredients right now anyway, so it's not going to show us anything new. Yeah, so material 1, what's required, what we have. Material 2, required have. I'm not giving up a command, and we'll just create the spirit. I already have the S rank 1 made anyway, so I'm not going to pump materials into this one. Alright, so again, we can't skip this tutorial, so go ahead and pet the cute little kitty to get through the tutorial. You've received link points. Use them on the ability link board to earn deck commands and abilities. The ability link boards, we've looked at this a few times before, and so I've got the infinite link points thing active, so obviously I only earned about 12, but it says we have 10,000. So the legitimate 10 that we just earned we'll use for the ability Link Critical. And same thing, I mean, nothing's really changed in the game on this New Game Plus. The only difference is I use the Spirit carryover, so I've got everything already. Okay, now, however... Okay, so see, look at this. It already says we've unlocked the secret movie, and let me show you why. If you go into the report, story and glossary both carry over from the previous game. Completion rate, story carries over, not combat and items. Items include commands, keyblades, dream pieces, recipes, I believe. Combat includes the like the enemies, nightmare dream eaters. I believe it includes the special portals, the secret portals. I don't think it includes Julius, but I mean, you know, we need Julius for the ultimate weapon Keyblade, which would fall under items. So, I know we really haven't looked at this screen much, but you know, by the time this playthrough is over, combat and items will both be at 100% as well. Game records is starting all over with flow motion and dive mode and all that. Character files, we still have that carries over, which is kind of weird, but whatever. Dream Eaters. So the entries don't completely carry over, but what it is because we carried the spirits over, it's already acknowledging that we have all the spirits made. Kuma Panda and Komory Bat and Meow Wow are obviously filled in completely already because we've already encountered them in that opening battle. Meow Wow's not done because we haven't found the rare version because we obviously haven't done any special portals yet in this playthrough. Now, treasures, resets, obviously. Trophy shelf carries over. So, over the course of this game, this playthrough, we're going to max out every Spirit's Affinity level, which is a fucking grind fest. We're going to defeat 1,000 enemies in flow motion. Kind of slacked on that one last time. We're going to clear the game in critical. And we're going to max out every stat boosting ability. So basically, the main goal of this secondary playthrough in critical is to complete the report and get the true 100% completion for this game. And again, this is not referring to PlayStation Network trophies, Xbox achievements, or Epic Games achievements. This is a 100% playthrough of the game itself. The trophies are included because these are internal to the game. These are not like, again, the PlayStation trophies or the Xbox achievements and so on and so forth. Okay, now that we have done the Spirit tutorial, we can go right in here, right? Change our party and start using those S-rank spirits I made towards the end of the last playthrough. For right now, I'm going with my preferred party for Sora of Tyranto Rex, Skelter Wild, and Meowjesty. So here's how we're going to do this. I'm going to get Sora to the end of Traverse Town. Then I'm going to show you which Dream Eaters to work on to get it, like, you know, a good starting deck for Sora and Riku that'll carry us through, like, you know, the first half of the game, basically. And then I'll keep my preferred party for each character, and we'll take on Hockomonkey again and close out this episode. Alright, so we got some traveling to do and some treasure chests to get, so let's get started. Oh, and we got some Dream Eaters. Again, spam the ever-loving shit out of flow motion attacks. Because you will not level up as fast as I am. I do still have that code on.
There! There! So long! So long!
Alright, there's that one.
Hey!
There's that one. And then there's one. Where is it? So I'm fighting the enemies I come across because I know I'm leveling up faster anyway. If you're playing fair and square, just get to the 4th district save point and then use the safety of having a lot of spawn points right near a save point to do your level grinding there. And again, I recommend, like, you know, level 15. I mean, you can honestly just, like, not even power level and just play through the game if you're good. I mean, I don't consider myself an ace player on this one, so I do like to power level at a few certain points in the game, as with all the other ones. But if you're gonna do what I do and power level, I'd say get Sora and Riku to about level 15. But it should be good for this first world on critical, especially if you're following what I'm doing and using the spirit carryover and yada yada. That's enough. That's enough ranting. Let's go.
I brought you Sora! We had a bargain.
What's the matter, Neku? Oh, no way!
Hey! That wasn't the deal! You said you wouldn't hurt it!
Don't! Neku! They're too dangerous! What? Why am I so sleepy?
Alright, Riku's turn to dive. Again, we'll try to get the A rank on this right away. Can't break that one. You know what, let's just go ahead and restart right there. Because as you can see in critical mode, we take way more of a pounding from getting hit by shit. That should be an A rank. Oh yeah, there we go. Gold diver.
Am I in Traverse Town? My clothes have changed. Sora! Where are you? I remember we fell overboard after Ursula attacked, and then I think we opened a keyhole. So, this must be one of the sleeping worlds. My keyblade. It just sort of popped into my hand when I needed it most. Right. It started.
Wow. Where's your portal?
Huh?
It takes something special to jump between grounds without one.
Who are you?
My name is Joshua.
What do you mean, portal?
Are we just skipping past the part where you tell me your name?
Riku.
Hello there, Riku. Portals are like gateways that link up our worlds. Apparently, the world you and I are standing in right now, well, there are 2 copies of it. It's been sort of split in half. Portals are what let folks like us cross between them.
There can be 2 of a world?
The world is as many things as people need it to be. The concept that we all live in the same world, that's just in our heads. Surely you knew. I'll tell you what, Riku. I've got a little errand for you.
Sorry. I don't trust you.
Aw, at least hear me out. I'm looking for a girl named Rhyme. she's the key to the portal. And on the other side, who knows who we'll find? Maybe even your friend, Sora.
You know Sora?
Now I have your attention. But unfortunately, I don't know where he is. If he's not in this version of the world, I can only assume he has to be in the other one. Simple logic.
Okay. You want to find Rhyme? You got it. Let's go.
Okay, so here we are in Traverse Town. Particular in the 3rd District.
Sorry! Yeah! Sorry! You're done! Sorry!
Alright, let's go on up here. There's a treasure chest. Open it, Riku, come on. And then... there should be one more here, somewhere over here. Okay. There we go. Okay, so just those 2 treasure chests. So, for Riku, I mean, just like before, we're going to go in reverse order from Sora. Because with Sora, we started off in District 1 and went 1, 2, 3, and Riku, we're going backwards. Nice little nod there to Reverse Rebirth and Rechain of Memory. Sora going forward, Riku going backwards.
Joshua, why don't they ever attack you?
They being Dream Eaters? They won't go after you unless you're a dreamer. Which is funny because I've got plenty of dreams.
But they're definitely attacking me. So, you think I'm a dreamer?
Every human being is a dreamer. I had a friend once who said he never dreamed of anything, but it turned out that his were the most powerful dreams of all. You sort of remind me of him. Why don't we give your dreams shape? In this world, they take form as Dream Eaters, which can become great allies.
Alright, so Riku's unskippable Dream Eater tutorial. And just like before, so the Meow Wow is Sora's signature Dream Eater. It's like Pikachu to Ash. I don't know, is that still a thing? I haven't watched Pokemon in like, I don't know, 15 years, so... And then the Komory Bat is Riku's. So we'll go ahead and just make that like we did before. We're going to turn around and switch over to my preferred Riku party anyway.
I got you now, Joshua! Once I take you down, yo, me and Rhymes is going back where we belong.
Beat. How many times do we have to go over this? You've been tricked by that rogue in the black coat.
What? Black coats? But that's...
I'm telling you, you've made a friend of our enemy.
Just can it, alright? Your inverse psychiatry ain't gonna work. Let's go! Dream Eaters! What? Ugh, man, not cool.
Alright, so I got trigger happy. We actually could have skipped this one. But I mean, we are going to be doing some linking anyway, so you know, why not? We'll do this. So Sora and Riku link with spirits in their own unique way. Fill the spirits link gauge, the pinkish purple gauge. Sora gets Link attacks, Riku gets Link styles, which are the equivalent of like Birth by Sleep's command styles. Again, that's the Link gauge, the pink one under the HP gauge. The Link gauge will refill as the spirit's attack connects with the enemy. You can either link with one spirit at a time, or you can link with both spirits in your party. Switch over to that part of the command menu with the D-pad, and then use the Y button or triangle to actually activate the attack, just like you would a command in the deck. There it is, toggle with the directional buttons right there. Alright, so link with your spirits. I have the gauge set to max right now anyway. Alright, so Darkest Fears, before we get killed. And while you're doing this, you can still use flow motion too. So Darkest Fears is just adding, darkness to your attacks. Fill up the link gauges of both spirits in your party, and then you can use a dual link. Switch to the link command, up and down to get to it, Y or triangle to activate it.
You know what? Forget it. This is stale, yo.
Playing the tough guy 24/7? I'd be worn out too.
I just want to protect the one person who matters. I know the feeling. Why am I suddenly so sleepy?
Long ago, in the age of fairy tales, the world was filled with light, a gift many believed from an unseen power known as Kingdom Hearts. You see, Kingdom Hearts was protected by its counterpart, the Keyblade, so that none could ever lay hands on its mysteries. But in time, the world was overrun by legions who wanted the light all for themselves, and the first shadows were cast upon the land. These warriors crafted Keyblades in the image of the original Keyblade, and waged a great war over Kingdom Hearts. We call this the Keyblade War. But though the war extinguished all light from the world, the darkness could not reach the brightness inside every child's heart. With that light, the world was remade as we know it today, with countless smaller worlds shining like stars in the sky. As for the real Keyblade, it did not survive the battle. The two elements that created it, one of darkness and one of light, shattered into 20 pieces, 7 of light, 13 of darkness. And as for the source of all light, the one true Kingdom Hearts, it was swallowed by the darkness, never to be seen again. As long as it remains there, even the brightest world will have its dark corners. After all, light begets darkness, and darkness is drawn to light. For this reason, some decided to use the Keyblade, a weapon designed to conquer the light, to defend the light instead. These were the first heroes of the Keyblade.
Alright, so Glossary Keyblade War, Glossary Kingdom Hearts, Glossary Keyblade.
Where is he? They're both gone. Before I fell asleep, Neku said that he and that creep in the coat had a deal. But what was the deal? Are the two of them in league? That can't be right. We never even found Neku's partner. I guess I should just take a look around.
Okay, drop gauge is active now, so I'm going to be moving a little bit quicker because, unlike the first time through, I do not want to have to drop several times to finish this. Alright, let's grab this.
Hey! Yeah! Yeah! Hey! Ha! Hey!
Alright, let's go slap this thing around a little bit. That will open the door back to the first district, as well as give us a new way out of the first district. Alright, let's go... Where is it? Let's grab the other treasure chest that's here. Yeah, no. Alright, so the post office is now accessible. You know, I do like that, you know, since they brought us back to Traverse Town again in this game, they at least gave us some new areas to check out. Alright, so, first things first, we're gonna grab all the treasure chests in this area. One over here that we need to throw this present box at. Messed this up last time, I'm not messing it up this time.
So long! So long! So long!
Alright, so now over here. Missed one. Or did I?
Yeah.
Yep, I did.
Yeah. There.
All right. Let's see. This one.
Ha!
Alright, so this quick little cutscene again, just showing us that, hey, you know, take the green rail to get to the other side.
There! There! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Come on! There!
Again, if you're opting to do this without using the trainers at all, just spam flow motion until you kill whatever's in your way. Nope. Alright, there's that. Alright, so there should only be one treasure chest left here.
Ha!
Come on, really? Alright. Let's get on the yellow. Let's try to get on the yellow. So apparently New Game Plus still didn't give Sora enough time to learn how to jump properly. right up here to get this last treasure chest in this area.
Yes.
There is our spark command. I'm just going to jump right down here, hit the green rail, and move on. Alright, so I am saving right over my Proud Mode game completed files because this critical mode playthrough is going to be our true master save file now. Alright, here we are. We are in the 4th district. Got a few treasure chests here to grab too. Always remember, if there's an area you can't reach, flow motion is your friend. Alright, so we're gonna head into the fountain area. Now, I promise you, even though we are on New Game Plus, Julius will not show up here until we have beaten the final boss for the first time on this new playthrough. So we're safe for now. I mean, we're really not safe at all because, you know, we're playing on critical and everything here can kill us really easily. Skipping the bulk of the enemies right now just because I want to make sure we get to the save point in time. But I am picking up all the treasure chests along the way. Alright, so head through here into the Alright, I'm sorry. Now we're in the 4th district. We were in the Fountain Plaza. Alright, make our way up to the center tower here.
Yes.
And drop right down here. Alright, now we're gonna go. Where are we? We're gonna go over here. Get this. Alright, get right up here, I think. Nothing here. Alright, so something did hit us hard enough to make our drop gauge speed up to 2.1, which is definitely problematic, but this should be the last treasure chest we can get before the boss fight right here.
Fire! Yeah! Freeze! Yeah! Ha-ha!
Now don't forget, you can bounce off these guys too and use flow motion.
never been this way before. Ooh, what's that? Hey, any chance you're Neku's partner?
Huh? I'm not really sure. All I know is that my name is Rhyme.
You mean, you've lost your memory?
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
It's no big deal. You know what they always say. Sometimes memories just need a little help getting out.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
Huh, a little help. I know. Maybe Neku can jog your memory. Come on, Rhyme, let's go find him.
Right.
Okay, holy shit, that drop gauge is going quick. Alright, so we found Rhyme, and we've got to help her figure out what's up. So here we are, the arena, Flick Rush. We're not going to bother doing Flick Rush yet, because we don't even have access to all the cups. You got to unlock all that again. Okay, let's save before something goes horribly wrong. Okay, so what you can do when you reach this point is you can now kind of use this area to level up. Again, you can just kind of spam flow motion. Do whatever you have to kill the enemies in this area without dying. Obviously, if things start going horrifically wrong, you can just... So, make sure you at least clear out all the enemies that are in this area right here. That way, if something goes horribly wrong along the way, you can just run right back down here, and there's your save point. So this is a good spot to start power leveling Sora and Riku right before their respective first boss fight. So just run all the way back through the fourth district. You can even go into the Fountain Plaza and wipe out that first group of enemies, and then just come back here and hit the save point. And again, I recommend getting to like level 15 or so for critical mode. Now, remember how I said over and over again, I got a little preachy about it, even maybe for some people, I chose to carry over all those cute and snuggly spirits that I already made on the last playthrough. And let me tell you why. I am going to show you guys some fairly easy and not super grindy commands and abilities to get right now that will make things, you know, it's not gonna like, you know, shatter the game's difficulty, but it will definitely take that critical and bring it down to like more like what Proud was the first time through. So what we are going to do is we're going to go to certain... I'm going to show you the commands and the abilities that I'm going to pick up right now in the order that they appear in the in-game command list. So for Dark Break, alright, Dark Break is a good command that we want right now. I'm going to swap out Tyranto with, go down to all my star ranks. Where is... Alright, so grab the Fishbone. That, again, if you're following my Let's Play, should have been made before starting New Game Plus. We made all the Dream Eaters last playthrough. So pull up Mr. Fishbone. And, you know, grind up some ability link points. And there's the Dark Break that we want right there. So, you know, get your 270 points that you need. And then go up and around this way. Alright, so now this link checkpoint is active. It says we have to link with him twice. Now, so again, I'm using the trainer code right now for the infinite link gauge. Now, if you want to do this quickly, fair and square, go in and activate it. All right, find the one that's for that Dream Eater, activate it, and then immediately cancel. And sometimes the gauge might stay full, or you'll have to go and, like, you know, fight maybe 1 or 2 enemies real quick to get it full again. But activate and immediately cancel. And then, once you've done that, go back into the ability links. And we can now open that door. And there's Dark Break. So for 270 link points, which, again, this is grindy, but trust me, it is worth it. So there's Dark Break. And I'm just going to mark off real quick that I showed you that one already so I don't lose track, because, let's be real, my memory has just gone to shit. Okay. Now there's actually something else that we are going to get. I know I just said I was going to do the abilities and commands in order, but I lied, because I don't want to, like, I don't want to switch back and forth between Dream Eaters more than I have to on this part. So, whilst we are dealing with the Fishbone, we are also going to come over here and get Leaf Bracer. Now, we can also get the Leaf Bracer from the Meow Wow, but trust me, it's going to take less time to grind out these link points than it's going to be to get past the level gates on Meow Wow's board. So grind up the other 390-ish link points that you need to get over here. And this, so we're going to link 2 more times with Fishbone. And same thing. Trigger it, cancel, fill the meter up if you have to, trigger, cancel. Alright, 1 second, because that drop gauge is going down so fast that I am going to freeze the drop gauge just so I can finish this tutorial without getting stuck dropping midway through it. Okay, so now when we go back in again, now, again, you're not going to do this as fast as I am unless you're also using the trainer. I'm using the trainer to accelerate this process so I can show you, without like 3 hours of grinding in this episode, how to like really set yourself up. So there we go. We can open that now, get yourself another 300 link points, and we have Leaf Bracer. Now, what good is Leaf Bracer without having a cure command? Don't worry, we're getting to it. Alright. So, the next Dream Eater that we're going to play around with a little bit is... Now, obviously, I'm showing you the Dream Eaters separately. You know, based on what I'm explaining in this episode, you can put the Dream Eaters in your party together and work on them, you know, simultaneously. So, that was the Fishbone, that we got the Dark Break attack command and the Leaf Bracer ability. Now we're going to find our Drill Sye. Look at the cute rhino. And on the Drill Sye's ability board, we're going to go over to here and get the Blitz command. Which, as you can see, there is nothing stopping us from getting this right now. You just need to rack up a couple hundred points. Okay. 309 points. About 300 points, give or take. So there's the Blitz command. There's other neat stuff along this board, but we really don't need to worry about it right now. Alright, so that's the Blitz command. And that is the only thing that we're going to get from this little fella right now. Now, switch, well, I'm not going to say switch, because like I said, you can just do these guys simultaneously. From the R&R Seal, which is one of the special ones down here. From the R&R Seal, we're we're gonna go into his ability link board. So we got some question marks here that we have to open up before we do anything else. Okay, so look at this. There's our second chance ability right there. Nice and easy. And then, I mean, these are only 10 points a pop, so just keep opening them until we eventually find... I promise it's here somewhere. That's the one we want right there, is the Shadowbreaker. So once we get this path open, you know, keep grinding up your points and going down the path here. Now, I know on the last playthrough I only had Riku use Shadowbreaker, but Sora can actually use it too. Alright, so there's Shadowbreaker. So just to recap that, from the R&R Seal, we got the second chance ability and the Shadowbreaker attack command. Alright, now the next Dream Eater that we want to look at is the Juggle Pup, which is the other version of the R&R Seal. Where is he? This little fella right here. So, same thing, you know, do the 2 question marks. And once you do that, look at that. There's the Balloonra command. Just like that. That's all we need from this guy right now. Open up those first 2 question marks and then get your Balloonra. Now, we could grind for the Kiraga command right now, but I mean, to set yourself up for critical mode, you do have to do, like, you know, 2 or 3 really good grinding sessions throughout the game. Obviously, if you want to use the trainer, you can really speed things up. If you want to do it, you know, fair and square, you expect to spend, like, you know, do like a good probably 3 to 5 hours of grinding at, like, again, 2 or 3 certain points in this playthrough, this being the first one. Okay, so the next one we're going to look at is actually, wrong tab, is actually our Meow Wow, but we're going to use the one that we made. Well, I'm going to use the one I made from the other playthrough because it's an S rank. It doesn't really matter if you don't. If you didn't make all S rank spirits like I did, because again, without the trainer that would take an insane amount of time, then it doesn't matter which one you use. But I'm going to use my star rank because I made it. And if we go into his ability link, we'll go ahead and get the link critical again, because we've got to go through anyway. And then there's the cure command right there. Now, we could take the time to level this guy up to 10 and get Cera, but I mean, we're early in the game, we're not really starting with a lot of HP anyway, so Cure should be okay for now. So that's all we need to do there, because we just got the Cure magic command and the Link critical ability, which, I mean, technically we already got during the tutorial, but whatever. Okay. So... now, these, I suppose you really don't need right now, but I mean, they're so easy to get that you just may as well. So next, we're gonna switch over to our cute little Triceratops, the Cera Terror, once I find it. Alright, so there's the Cera Terror, and the only thing I'm gonna get from the Cera Terror right now is this ability, the Steep Climb. Because remember, Sora and Riku each have an exclusive, I want to say that's a movement or a reprisal ability that you can only get from the Dream Eaters. Now, something to take note of is we do have some powerful commands here and some good abilities. But, you know, we'll come back to these later on. We don't need anything else from the Cera right this second. Alright, so that's the steep climb, which I believe is Sora's. Alright. Now, let's actually check out the Ryu Dragon next. So, from the Ryu Dragon right now, again, there's only one thing that I'm going to get, and it's something that's going to just make things a lot easier, at least for Sora. Oh, look! There's Superglide. So now we no longer have to wait to get the glide command because we already have freaking Superglide. So Sora can move around a lot faster now. And then, as you can see, we do have a Combo Plus over here. We've got a Meteor Crash, and I think somewhere on here we got a Mega Flare too, but that's later. Alright, so we got the Superglide from the Ryu Dragon. Now, let's look at... We've got 2 more Dream Eaters to look at, and then this is done. And then we'll go and make the decks and recap what we've just done, and then we can move this along. So, go to the Komory Bat next. And from the Komory Bat's ability link board, you just want this ability for right now, Waking Dream. So, Waking Dream, we'll look at the abilities that we picked up afterwards anyway. Okay. So, we just got the Waking Dream ability from the Komory Bat. Or Komory Bat. I've probably been butchering that pronunciation the whole damn time, too. Okay, so now, I'm going to put this back to my preferred party, because the last Dream Eater we're going to look at right now is the cute, fluffy, flesh-eating Tyranto Rex. Alright, so for Tyranto Rex, the very first thing we're going to grab here is the Rapid Descent, and that's the other Dream Eater exclusive movement ability. And then, we are going to keep going through this board until we get right here for once more. So, you know, you need to, again, grind up a few points. Now, I want to reiterate this. Any linking you do with the spirit does not count towards these checkpoints unless the path leading up to the checkpoint has already been filled. Like, even if I had already merged with Tyranto Rex, I'd still have to do it 5 more times right now with that open. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. And same thing, you know, start the attack, cancel it out right away. You'll probably have to go fight some enemies to fill it back up a little bit and then do it again. But I'm doing it the easy way. So there's 1.
Let's go!
2.
Let's go!
3.
Together!
4.
Let's go!
And 5. Alright. So now if we go back into the Tyranto Rex's ability link board, we can open that door. And we can grab the Once More ability. Alright, now, again, this is just, you know, heads up kind of thing. You know, be prepared to do this in a little bit. If we open this secret pathway, right? We have the Meteor Crash command right there. We have a Firaga Burst right there. And then further down along this path, I believe we get a Mega Flare as well. Let's see, yep. So Tyranto Rex actually has some really good commands on his board because Meteor Crash, Firaga Burst, Mega Flare, we know they're all good commands for clearing out a crowd of enemies quick. So when we do our next grind session, probably after we do the first set of worlds, we'll make sure to start picking some of these up. The reason that we're going to wait until then is because, I mean, look at this. If you sit there right now and try to level these spirits up to 25 and 30, that's going to take just so much time. if you want to do it that way, I mean, by all means, go for it. But I'm trying to space out the grindy part of this into, like, you know, smaller sessions instead of just all at once. I mean, there's footage on YouTube of a guy who leveled up to level 99 in Kingdom Hearts 1 just on Destiny Islands. So I know there are people out there who have way more patience for grinding than I do, in which case, honestly, if you want to sit there in Traverse Town and, like, max out every spirit right now, go for it. There's nothing stopping you. I'm just not going to do it all at once like that because, I mean, I'm not going to recommend that because I know that most players are not going to want to do it that way. So again, what I have just done will take you probably a good 3 to 5 hours if you're not using the trainer like I am. I'm using the trainer to speed this up and show you guys what to do to make things easier right now. Okay, so we have everything that I feel we need right now to, you know, level the playing field a little bit. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my command deck, and I'm going to replace the potion with the... now, again, you only need one of each command for Sora and Riku to both use it in their deck. So with that one Cure command, Sora and Riku can both use Cure. Obviously, if you want another Cure in the deck, then you're going to need another Cure command. But we only got 4 slots to work with anyway right now, so we don't need a whole lot. So, for Sora, I'm going to use Blitz, I'm going to use Balloonra, and I am going to use the Shadowbreaker. That is my only deck right now. And then on Sora's, we're going to throw in, put these down here. I'm going to throw in Superglide, and I'm going to throw in Steep Climb. And now, right from here, we can go ahead and edit Riku's deck before we even bother dropping. So for Riku, Cure, Balloonra, what did we say? Shadowbreaker, and for Riku, I'm going to use the Dark Break. So I'm going for, like, what I think are the most powerful attacks that I can get right now. And then Balloonra's good in a pinch if you're surrounded. Plus, if you're fighting a boss, they home in on him anyway. So, I think this is a good starting deck for Riku. Let's go ahead and throw the Rapid Descent on. Okay, so Riku and Sora's command decks are set. Unfortunately, we do still have to be aware of our cooldown. I mean, you really can't just power through the bosses on critical mode. You've got to pay attention to what's going on. Okay. So, real quick, let's just look at the abilities again. So, all the abilities are accessible to us because we have all the Dream Eaters. So, Waking Dream is the one that... It's basically auto-life for the spirits, which is important to have on critical. Link critical is always good because it helps you fill up your link gauge faster. And then Leaf Bracer, you can't be interrupted while using Cure. Super fucking important for critical mode, let me tell you. Last thing you want to deal with is, you know, you go to cast Cure and next thing you know you're on a one-way trip to the game over screen like Donald failed to cure you. Once more, retain 1 hit throughout a combo that would kill you unless you had 1 HP left when the combo hit you. Second Chance, same thing, but for a single attack. So yeah, I mean, we have these 3, we've got these 2, and this key ability right here. We've got a pretty good starting deck. Whether you use the trainer or did this fair and square, this is enough grinding for now. This is enough. We're done. We're good to go for the first few worlds. Obviously, the game is still going to be a challenge. We're playing on critical mode, but, like, it's... I don't think I've ever heard any gamer say Kingdom Hearts is the hardest game I've ever played. And probably never will. So... Alright. So, I am going to go into the trainer. And I am now going to turn off everything but the EXP multiplier, because I do still need to level Riku up to 15 by the time we get here. Alright, so we're here, we're saving, and we're dropping. So obviously this episode's going to be a little longer than it was on the first playthrough because I took the time to, you know, walk you guys through the early game-breaking setup. We don't have the dropped accelerator yet, so I'm... Let me ponder this for a moment. I'm gonna give Riku the magic gain level 1 so that when I fire off that Balloonra right in Hockomonkey's face, it'll oh, it's not gonna matter because I'll be dropping again anyway. You know what? We're just gonna take the potion and then take the $21 this time.
What happened? Did I fall asleep? Where are Joshua and Beat?
Hey, do you mind?
Huh?
Alright, so we're back as Riku. Rescue the girl from the Dream Eaters. I'm going to procrastinate a little bit and grab the treasure chest here first. Oh, shit! Alright, we're going to find a safe place to hide until that cure thing is ready to go. There we go. So that's something you really want to be careful of playing on critical mode. You need to watch your health because I could have very easily just been annihilated there.
You're done!
Alright, we've got Balloonra, let's use it. Oh, you asshole. I'm gonna make you a sad panda. Just like sexual harassment panda.
Sorry!
Send to the island of misfit mascots. Hope somebody's enjoying these South Park references. Alright, let's grab this treasure chest. Ah, the Yagi Ram recipe. Okay, so, real quick, if we look at our items, now our Dream Eaters from the previous game carried over. Our Keyblades did not. Our Dream Piece inventory did not. Oh, holy shit, apparently the recipes did carry over. Okay, so I was about to say recipes don't carry over, but I would have been lying my ass off. Recipes do carry over. Now, obviously, it lets you pick them up again because it's not going to block you from opening treasure chests. But, oh yeah, these don't, none of this stuff carried over either. Okay, so the recipes carried over, and that's basically it for items. Alright, now, where were we? We got, I think that was all the treasure chests, right? We opened that one. Alright. And we've already been in the 3rd district, so we know we're going to head to the 1st district now. Oh, so the only code that I have active still is the one for EXP. So once Riku hits level 15, I will turn that off. And we'll be running with no codes like good little gamers. Now what I also forgot to do, because the Scatterbrain gaming is kicking off already, clearly I've not had enough caffeine yet today, but I'll fix that after this episode. For Riku, I still want... Where are they? I want my adorable little fire-breathing death machine. I want my Kiba Tiger, and I want my Aura Lion on standby. Because like I said, I've got my preferred party for Sora and Riku. That way, like, you know, my favorite looking Dream Eaters I have between the two characters. Now again, remember, those eye colors indicate a certain disposition. And eventually we're going to start screwing around with dispositions to fully open up each one's ability link board. But for right now, let's just go save, what the hell is her name? Shiki?
Stay back.
Slow motion is our friend. Unlock some new drop bonuses.
Seriously, thanks. I'm Shiki. How about you?
Riku.
Thanks, Riku.
Sure.
Hey, that's it? You chat up a girl and then just say, sure, and walk off?
I'm bad at this. Sorry. Look, it's not safe here. You should go home.
If it's dangerous, how can you just leave me here? Aren't you my knight in shining armor? Well?
Knight? You've got the wrong idea.
Oh my gosh, I was so just kidding. You get out much? You remind me of this guy I know. Well, good thing we met.
Yeah, great.
So Sora is an oblivious goofball, and Riku is kind of uptight and is apparently afraid of girls.
Sorry!
Alright, so I'm just gonna bypass these guys because we do have some exploring to do over here in the back streets. Riku's gonna be the king of the back streets. Alright.
Sorry!
Now, if I remember correctly, there's actually a very obvious treasure chest in this area that I missed the first time through and had to backtrack for. I'm going to try to avoid that this time. Alright, so I think if we go back here right now, it winds up being like almost a dead end.
Sorry!
I'm trying to show like the progression through this area without using the slow motion to break it this time. Okay, so there's a treasure chest. Let's go through this one. Alright, so this one's taking us to the upper level. Alright, so that's the non-flow motion way to get to this treasure chest. And then we can actually just drop right down. Oh, wrong way. Just drop down and go up here again. So I mean, we're pretty much. I mean, you got to use flow motion to get that one. Then let's go up here. And then there it is. Alright, there's that treasure chest. Gonna go right through this water slide. Alright, 1 second. Riku is level 15. Let me turn off that EXP code. Alright, so this is the trainer right here. The trainer's now closed. There are no codes active. We're done with that opening level up sequence. Now we're playing completely on the up and up. I don't think there's any. Oh, there's a treasure chest here. Alright. So see, at level 15, we're obviously still going to be taking a lot of heavy damage from enemies, but we're not going to be, like, you know, getting absolutely throttled by them. I mean, and we can take them out pretty quick. So let's see where we are right now. I want to say that I got every treasure chest here. I'm confident that I did. But, you know, there's always that one that could have been missed. I mean, we're going to have to drop back into each world to get the last few anyway, so if I did miss one, you know, whatever. It is what it is.
Sorry!
Alright, we're already level up to 15. Let's just make sure that we get to that pre-boss save point. Treasure chest lurking behind there. Alright, let me get this right this time. We are in the Fountain Plaza right now. We are not yet in the 4th district. Alright, so we got that treasure chest. Let's make our way up around. Yeah, nope. Just grab that. Alright, so again, Sora came in here through the post office. Riku comes in through the back streets. Again, manhole right here. Thankfully no Julius till after we've beaten the final boss once.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the game does give you some okay commands if you want to take on critical mode, like starting from scratch, you know, no Dream Eater carryover, no early game breaking commands, but I don't want to do it that way. I would rather take advantage of what the game offers you the option to do and just make this whole thing easier on myself. I mean, if I really wanted to make it easy, I could just turn on the one-hit kill trainer and just destroy the whole game, but I mean, that kind of takes the fun completely out of it. Alright, so we'll actually run down and grab this right now. That's enough. Alright, same thing. We'll go up here to the central tower. We'll grab this treasure chest. And then we will start gradually dropping our way down here. Get this treasure chest. Alright, now let's drop down here and get up here and work our way along the upper wall to the other two that are here.
Take this! Take this!
Alright. Then there should be another cutscene here for Riku, too. Huh, or not.
Take this!
Alright, here we are at the save point. So I am going to save, you know, just in case the game decides it wants to crash as I drop. So here we are. We're in front of the Hockomonkey boss fight again. Just to review, for Riku, we have the Dark Break, the Shadowbreaker, Balloonra, and Cure. And for Sora, we have Blitz, Shadowbreaker, Balloonra, and Cure. I'll probably put the notes for these. I will put in the video description, like, just a little note of the abilities and commands that we picked up and which Dream Eater we got them from. But we did it earlier in the episode, a very, very short time ago, like within the last 20 minutes. So this is a good starting deck for right now. This should get us through the first few worlds, like I said. And then as we gain command slots, we'll just throw in whatever we have in our inventory that, you know, will go good with these. And then, again, for abilities, we made sure to get the second chance once more in Leaf Bracer, Link Critical, and Waking Dream. We're good to go. So let's go ahead. Oh, and then one other thing we're going to check. Alright, Cure we're going to put as the shortcut for Sora and Riku. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and drop to Sora, and then we're going to take on Hockomonkey. Alright, so we've got 57 drop points. I don't think we really need the drop decelerator right now for the boss fight, because it shouldn't take long. I'm going to do the magic gain, so Balloonra does more damage, and then take the rest of the money. The good thing is, we don't have to buy commands, and we don't have to buy Dream Eater recipes, so it doesn't matter how shitty our money intake is. Alright, so I am also going to overwrite the Proud mode. I should just wait till critical mode to do this in the first place, shouldn't I? Oh well, 2020 hindsight. I am going to overwrite all of my boss backup saves for the critical mode version as we do this. Alright. We're in decent enough condition, so let's go over here and take on the Big Ape. Actually, we're going to let those commands cool down first. We also are going to take advantage of the Link attacks. So good practice before going into any boss fight on critical. Let all your commands cool down, fill your Link gauges, and then just go in and hope for the best.
Hey, Neku, it's you!
Sora. What? You actually still trust me?
Of course I do!
But you know that I tricked you, right? That guy in the black coat? He said he could send me home. Me and my partner. But I had to bring you to him first. Sorry.
No big deal. When it really mattered, you stood up for me. And besides, we're friends, right?
Friends.
Oh, hey, Neku. This here is Rhyme. Is she your game partner?
No. Sorry. I'm teamed up with somebody else.
Huh? What? Rhyme! Neku! Huh? Hey, wait! Out of my way!
Ah, Hockomonkey, how I didn't miss you. Not wasting no time doing that, did you? Shit.
Take this!
There we go. Alright. So again, not a picnic, but you know, getting those commands early definitely helped out. There's a difference between a victory and a game over, really.
Riku!
Huh? Hold on, Sora.
Huh?
Joshua.
Hello, Neku. How long the days without you have felt.
Rhyme! I'm glad you're okay. Neku, do you know this guy?
Yeah. Joshua. He's my friend.
Okay. Are you the one who took Rhyme away? And why do you know my name?
If you'd like to settle down for a sec, I'll field your questions one at a time. Let's start with Rhyme. I'm hanging on to her dreams for her. They're my portal.
Huh?
Let's just say her dreams are a gateway between worlds.
Oh.
Next question. How could I possibly know your name, right? This town has a little secret. It only appears when someone out there has need of shelter. I'll spare you the details, but right now it's made up of my dreams. So of course I know you. I dreamed you up. I know your best friend Riku, too.
Really? You know Riku?
Well, yeah. I'm kind of omniscient.
Then where is he?
He's right inside this projection. In another imagining of this world.
You mean another Traverse Town? Can I get there with your portal thing?
Sad to say, it won't work for you. My portal thing only opens for the one with Rhyme's dreams. In this projection, you're seeing another chain of events in another world trapped by the Dream Eaters. As for how the world got split in two, I have a feeling you'll need to ask this guy.
Him again.
Huh?
Who's that?
Beat.
Shiki.
Riku.
Alright, Traverse Town with Sora is complete, story-wise. We've got our Skull Noise Keyblade. Alright, next set of worlds is open, but of course, let's drop back down to the 4th district. And let's see how our treasure section is looking for Sora. Missing 7. Oh, okay, perfect. So, let's save. Actually, first, let's equip Skull Noise. There we go. Now let's save. Okay. Now let's head into these 2 areas that we were not able to explore before our boss fight, and pick off the rest of the treasure chests.
So long! Yeah! Ha! 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 Yeah! So long! There! Ha! Ha!
Alright, let's see.
There!
There's that one. There's that one. Yeah, we'll do those all in one shot like we did before.
So long! Hey! Ha! Oh! Oh! Ha! Ha ha! Hey! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
You know, this is such a tease because when you see a walled-off area like this that actually has like a gate and a doorway you can see into, it's like, okay, what could have been there? Like, what might have been there and maybe cut out at the last second? It's just a big tease. Alright, so let's double check again because that should be all the treasures here for Sora, and it is. Alright, so Traverse Town is as done can get for Sora. So let's go ahead and drop to Riku. And we got nothing anyway, so let's just go ahead and grab our 8 lousy dollars. Alright, so it says I missed a treasure chest, so I'm just going to go check something real quick, because I think it may have been, like, right here somewhere. That's unfortunate. Alright, so we'll have a little bit of extra backtracking to do. I thought it might have been like an easy one to locate, but such is not the case.
Yeah.
Sorry! You're done! Yeah!
Alright, well, thanks to that little skirmish, our commands are already cooled down. Let's go ahead and overwrite this boss backup save. And let's go take care of Hockomonkey Mage form again.
Over there!
What? Hey! We should stick together. Perfect. You can't expect me to...
Shiki. No way.
How did you get here?
Who are you?
By choice or chance, you cannot control what you are not aware of. This wakeless sleep will be your prison, to wander forever.
What do you mean?
Riku! Don't you listen to that punk! Shiki's gonna be fine. She told me what's up. Hoodie here set this whole thing up, yo. He promised to send Shiki back to our world, and you was the cost of travel. Yo, this is seriously one half-baked excuse for a mission. Bet you ain't even a Reaper.
All right. Who are you? Wait!
I'm really sorry, Riku.
It's all right. Beat. Watch her.
I got this, yo!
Alright, here we go again. actually thought this fight was harder as Riku, but that really hasn't been bad yet. Oh yeah. There we go.
What is this?
What are we seeing?
This is so messed up, man. She's right here in front of me and I can't reach her.
If your hearts are connected, you'll reach her.
Rhyme.
Neku.
Sora.
Alright, Hockomonkey Mage forms down and out. We got Skull Noise for Riku.
In their world, something happened that brought their existence to an end. To keep them from fading altogether, I gathered up the very last remnants of their dreams and looked for a place to give them refuge. It was then this world appeared to answer my call, and Rhyme's dreams allowed us to reach it. Here, I thought they might have a chance, that the pieces of their dreams could make them whole again. Imagine my surprise when I realized dreams take bodily form in this world. It struck me, by linking their dream pieces back together, maybe I could make them exist again. Maybe I could give them another chance.
It can't be that simple.
Well, why can't it? By ourselves, we're no one. It's when other people look at us and see someone, that's the moment we each start to exist. All they needed was for someone to see them, connect with them. And the two of you were a big part of making it happen.
Joshua, just who are you?
Let's say, a friend.
One dream is connected to another, which means we must choose in which sleeping world you will begin. I will return you to the Destiny Islands just before they were swallowed by the darkness and plunged into sleep. Once dreams take you, you must let them guide you to the sleeping worlds. As there are 7 pure lights, there are 7 sleeping keyholes. Unlocking these will both grant you new powers and free the worlds from their wakelessness. Complete this task and return here safely, and I will name you both True Masters.
Alright, let's go ahead and drop back down here as Riku. And let's pick off these missing treasure chests. I know we got a few in here to grab. Oh, right. First things first. Skull noise.
Done! Sorry!
Okay, so I'm hoping I, forgot how to do math and, I'm not actually missing one. I'm still missing 3? Okay, so I did not grab the 2 in the first district, and the other one has got to be something I missed in the back streets. Let's see. So that's 8, 16, 24, 3, 2, 1. Treasure chest 1. Really? Did I miss one? Really? Right there? Okay. So I did miss... Okay. So I did forget how to do math, but it actually worked out against me, not in my favor. I apparently missed one in here. Yep, there it is. Alright, then we gotta make our way back to the first district for the other 2 that I missed, which... I mean, honestly, not a big deal because I need to get some droplets anyway. I mean, you want to have at least 10 droplets so you can get the,
Sorry.
Especially in critical mode, you want to be able to start off with the drop decelerator at every possible opportunity. We'll definitely have 10 droplets by the time we get back to the first district.
Take this!
Alright, we're just gonna drop down here and make our way out of here the easy way. Because once we get to the first district, we can just leave the world from that save point and then drop down at the 4th district again, where I like to hang out in between episodes. Alright, here we go. We're back in the 1st district. Let's go get those 2 chests that I stupidly ran right past our first time through.
You're done!
Yeah, I think that's probably enough. I don't... Yeah. We fought enough enemies. Let's go ahead. Where's the other one? Oh, yeah, okay. One's up here. Riku, I said open the chest. Don't break the frickin' windows. There's not a lot of money in this game.
Take this!
Alright, let's make sure we got it all this time. There we go. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So Riku did pick up another command slot. So let's see what we have that we can throw in here. You know what? Circle Raid's actually pretty good. Let's throw that in there. And we'll just do the same thing. I guess we'll give Sora Spark Dive instead. Have at least a little bit of variety between the decks here until we start getting, like, the good commands. Alright, so command list. We've already filled in quite a bit. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we're off to a pretty good start here, I think, for critical mode. We look at items, we got some stuff here, Skull Noise Keyblade. Alright, oh yeah, we actually have to, like, okay, I'll clear these all out off screen, but you know, it's gonna show them all as, new until I actually click on every single one of them. So, let's look at the reports. So, story and glossary carried over, so nothing new there. Link style attacks for Sora and Riku have been opened up. Reality Shift is opened up. Flow Motion's opened up. Dive Mode Sora's opened up. Dive Mode Riku's opened up. And Link Portals have opened up. Dream Eaters. Tama Sheep we've now encountered. Yagi Ram we've now encountered. Heavy Rep we've encountered and completed. Prickle Man we've encountered and completed. Sir Kairu. These are all showing new because we've... Okay. Yeah, so these are all showing new right now because we've already made the spirits. So we'll just scroll through these. I'm just scrolling through quickly because, you know, this is something else that we'll talk about when we do the big end-of-game report review anyway. But, like I said earlier, these are all showing in the report already because we've obtained all the spirits already by carrying them over. Obviously, the standard nightmare entries will still show up as we encounter them throughout the game. And, of course, Hockomonkey. Alright. Why is that still showing new? What did I miss? Alright, so the only thing that's still showing new is the abilities, and, I mean, we'll clear those out. Yeah, let's just do it now. I don't want that sitting there looking new like that when it's obviously not new anymore. I love that, like, the abilities show you where they're available from. I really wish that, like, you know, the command deck did that. But, you know, whatever. I mean, for the most part, the only abilities that really matter are the red and the purple ones, the blue ones. I don't like the way that they did the blue ones in this game, where you had to have the Dream Eater in your party for it to be in effect. I liked it way better the way they did it in Birth by Sleep, where it was attached to a command, you leveled up the command, and then the ability was yours to keep no matter what. I liked it better that way, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so now nothing is new, so let's go ahead and drop to Sora. We should have at least the droplets for the... Oh, yeah, there we go. Alright. Drop Decelerator. Alright, so we're back as Sora. We're ready to venture out and take on the next world, which, as we know from the first playthrough, will be La Cité des Clochers. I'm not going to change the order in which we visit the worlds. The only thing I'm changing is, you know, leveling up the Dream Eaters here and there and getting high-powered commands earlier than we would in the regular playthrough. Alright, so that marks the end of this episode. We have successfully begun our journey through our critical mode New Game Plus playthrough, and once again mop the floor with Hockomonkey. I mean, granted, as Sora we had a close call, but I mean, as Riku we pretty much beat him to a pulp with like little to no effort, which is cool. I'm sure with Wargoyle it'll be the opposite, but anyway, that's next episode. As always, my friends, thank you all for watching, and yeah, I mean, I know we're going to see the story all over again, but I still hope you enjoy it, because, you know, this game is pretty good. Again, I definitely did not give it the love that it deserved the first time through it, but it's definitely grown on me over my subsequent replays. And, yeah, I mean, that's it. Until next time, my friends, may your heart be your guiding key.